The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Can't see mine either.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short gain across the 15 to the 6. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that one caught downfield by Boyd.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
That is caught.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Mixing up the middle. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run for it with Mixon, and he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Burrow looking to pass.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
I ain't got to. My play on the field speaks for itself.
On the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he's taken down trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and that results in a sack. Sam Hubbard, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. Well, all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook, 31 yards. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
You ain't gonna make the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I don't. I don't have one plugged in. I'm just talking through my controller. I have one I can use, but I don't want to plug it in.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks him. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Allen. That goes out wide to Murray.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 7-7, our score after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Allen now looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill.
It'd be awful if you missed this right here, wouldn't it?
Don't you?
Be awful.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken.
Mine's cool if mine's net every once in a while.
Field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
This touchdown's gonna be nice and beautiful. About to make you break that controller.
Give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation.
Watch this.
So give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return.
I was close.
As he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Here we go.
24 yards. And the Bengals, first down.
Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. He's got it for the Bengal touchdown.
Jamar Chase, 35 yards. And the Bengals are able to...
Thing of beauty right there. Thing of beauty.
And found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Can't throw.
It's intercepted.
Daxton Hill puts it off, and the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Your team's wearing the white jerseys, by the way. I'm wearing black.
He overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The drive starts with a completion left side and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. It's Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Getting quiet over, Hunter.
In their previous drive, they threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen to throw once more.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this
For there to be an argument about a flag, you actually have to throw it towards your receiver.
And try to pick up another first down.
2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Allen. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. On play action. Allen.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And again, it's Allen.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to take over here near the 40.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that hit ended.
Ran like a book.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Now it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout.
Here we go.
Making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football,
Here we go.
it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be...
And that's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
You're down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation.
I think he's throwing to me more than you have your own receivers. I said, I think he's throwing to me more than you have your own receivers.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Another run for Murray on second down.
Oh, fancy running by Murray. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. Operating from the red zone now. Allen finding Knox there, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Cook up the gut. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On play action, Allen. And he's got his tight end knocks for a Bills touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end.
Oh, come on, man.
Touchdown.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And Oliver made the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 28-yard
They go play action with Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
72 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Game froze on me for like a half second there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard.
Stephon Diggs.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. 72 yards.
And the Bills have got it back to within a score.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. The 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm 1, ready?
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And Burrow going to keep it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what?
Man, I got 436 yards of offense.
That can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's Allen.
Come on, man! I read that like a damn book.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make
What's
a
up?
play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball.
What do you mean?
But it winds up incomplete.
Hang on a second, man.
Bills on 3rd
You
down.
push in the right stick.
This is 3rd and 8.
Then you should be able to adjust something from there. I don't know. I'm not on offense, so I can't see it.
Allen now looks to throw.
Now, when you throw an interception here in a second, I'll let you know.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That goes out wide to Murray. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought
When you're on offense, push in the right stick, and if you push like up and down on the D-pad, it'll zoom in and out.
And he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down, eluding the pressure right.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. Steps away to his left.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Allen going to throw. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll go out of bounds
Favorite play.
inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the 50.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Bass on for the extra point.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Next to score, Bengals 38, Bills 32. Tyler Bass to kick off
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I'm fine, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
12, 12, 12. Start.
Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
That is incomplete.
He was wide open, dude. Wide open.
And the Bills are going to take
Wide open.
excellent field position.
Wide
so
open.
Decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught, and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Throwing, Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown! James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Start.
Now Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
11, 11.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
At the 29-yard line.
Start.
To throw, Burrow.
Flushed out right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
11, 11, 11. Start.
Throwing, Burrow. Finding Sample. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Now 2nd and 4. Burrow. Connecting with Mixon.
And some room to run now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson.
He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points...
Hey, you were lucky I missed a wide open receiver over the middle for you to get the ball back.
One of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one.
Good game, though.
That much scoring, and it still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they